You just can't emulate him. You said what about Wild Kratts? Girl, they're still alive. And why are we talking about them? No, they're not. Girl, I don't want to hear that. Look at Samuel Elliott. He's been 70 for like 50 years. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I feel really, really regretful and remorseful for losing that one customer yesterday. Like, I don't understand why I still can't get over that one. I don't want to call it a character flaw, but I really do think that I over worry and over analyze my mistakes, especially when it's the first mistake. Like, my manager tells me a lot, like, it's okay. You're okay. I know you have anxiety. We all go through it, but we do need to talk about it. We do need to talk about, whatever it is that we need to talk about. Like, that's how she always will phrase it. So I don't know what I'm worried about, but at the same time, like, anytime something goes wrong in my life, even if I get in trouble with my partner, it's like, ugh, it's this very uncomfortable sand in my skin feeling. You know what I mean? I feel like you and Courtney are probably the only people in the world that will understand what I mean when I have feelings like that, because it's just like we've grown up with so much pressure on us to not do things wrong that now that we're, I guess, at a certain stage in our life where we are expected to guide ourselves and then we end up doing things wrong, it's like, I don't know. Can't put the words to it. I know you know what I mean, but I can't put the words to it. Right. It's not even the rest of the day for me. I'll be thinking about it for like 3 months. I'm still thinking about shit that happened in February. You know what I mean? Like, it's just. Yes. Yes. Exactly. I always worry about one thing that I worry about like every day, like the things that you're listing. Like for me, that equivalent would be when I say something to somebody. It's not, I never worry about my actions because I know what my intent is. But my concern is when I say something, what is going to be their interpretation of the words I used, the tone I used, and my facial expressions. Because sometimes I just have a resting bitch face, and sometimes I show my emotions. And a lot of people confuse the two. Sometimes people think that because I show my emotions so much and I wear my heart on my sleeve, that my resting bitch face is an emotion. But that's just my social battery running out, essentially. Like, just completely done. The only place my social battery doesn't run out is literally like at home in this house, not family home, but like literally in my house with my family, no guests, just my partner, my child, my pets, my whatever. Nothing extra that is coming in has to leave later. Like everything is mine. Everything is here. Everything is staying put. There's no awkward feeling of when are you leaving so I can be myself, you know? Or at work, because for some reason at work I just feel like I'm still at home. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to express it, but that place really just started to feel like a second home for me. Not even trying to be cliche. And I really hope when your start date comes around, you get to start your first shift and nothing goes wrong, you know, with getting there and all that, and that you love it as well. I think it's a really special place. Just know that if you can't get to work for whatever reason, communicate with them 3 hours before at the very least, or whatever, so that you can avoid being fired. Because if you're fired, you cannot be rehired. And I think this could be a really good opportunity and environment for you in general, not just short term, but long term as well. I didn't even tell them that about me, but that's also true. But I think I might have mentioned it to my manager and a coworker that I do get up at like 2:30 naturally, but I ensure that it happens on a work day. So I have ample time to just focus on getting ready and getting out the door by a certain time. And I leave the house at 4:55, so I can always get there with at least 30 minutes to spare if I need to get myself together before I have to get out the car. I don't drive in my work shoes. I drive in a different pair of shoes because my work shoes are slip resistant and kind of heavy. So I don't like to drive in them because I feel like it's extra work to not speed. You know, it shouldn't be work to not speed. You should be able to drive the speed limit effortlessly. So if you ever have to work to keep your foot off the pedal, your shoes are too heavy. Drive in something else. And you will need non-slip shoes for this job if you don't want to bust your ass. And especially if you don't want to make a dog feel like you're some type of threat to them because you fell on them or stepped on them or accidentally hurt them because you weren't wearing proper work equipment and now the dog wants to bite you. So you're laughing, but I'm serious. Definitely get you some proper shoes. I did this stuff yesterday, but I guess because, not yesterday, but the last time I opened up this game, but I guess because I didn't save, well, it's not about saving it. I guess because I didn't complete the tutorial, I didn't save. What should I name my familiar? That is a good question. How old are they? Mm. You know what? Not even trying to be cliche about what you just brought up, but I'm gonna name my familiar Star because I feel like a familiar is a witch's guide. So because they're a guide, what do most people use to guide themselves when they're out and stranded in nature and they have nothing else to depend on? Stars. Exactly. I knew you'd get it. She's gonna be my star. Girl, what? But you said you wouldn't have no kids, so why the fuck do you have a baby name list? That's why I'm confused. Like, what the fuck? You all my kids. You dang what you told me? Like literally a month ago you were saying something completely different. What happened? What changed? And who do I need to kill? Because uh-huh. Uh-huh. You are gonna get that girl picked on in school. Evergreen? Evangeline was prettier than that, and that's still an old name. Evergreen is like a damn tree. Maybe like change it a little bit so it doesn't sound so much like a tree in the forest, and she doesn't get picked on in school, because you got to think about kids picking on her too when you name her. I know that's part of our instincts. That's part of that other side of us. We like to give our kids outrageous and stupid names. But let's dial it back a little bit and think about the child. Yeah, that's much better. Because then all people have to see is E on her paperwork. They don't even know what E stands for. She can easily, if she don't want no one to know, be like, none of your business. There's plenty of people in the world that don't like to tell their middle name. I love my middle name. Ain't nothing shameful about mine. Yeah. Your first name is common too. No, both are common. Willow, or if it's a boy, Will too. Because if you think about it, Evergreen is actually kind of unisex. When I did my name list, I always had one. I would think about names that were like meaningful and cool and cute and like just like I love them type of names, and then I would categorize them alphabetically, and then I would categorize them by gender. And if it seemed like there was anything that could go for both sides, I would just put it under unisex. Why are you playing with those rubber bands? You need me to finish taking your hair down? How do I get rid of this thing? I can't figure out how to get rid of this chat in the corner. I figured it out the other day and I can't figure it out now. Well, I just did something. I made the little box go away, but I don't even know how I did that. Ah. Bro, stop that! This damn remote. I don't know what that glitch was about. I like your braids. Since when are you blonde? Hmm. What do you mean, huh? Leave them old rubber bands alone. Nice. Okay, this game is just glitching in general. We're not playing this. We're not doing